Those are excellent questions. If you don't have vision loss yourself, how would you possibly know?
Right.
So we do have talking scales. They go up to about 11 pounds on your kitchen counter, and they're pretty small and they're pretty clear and they're quite accurate. I calibrate mine and check it occasionally, and I just put a quarter stick of a stick of butter on there. And if it's any higher than point 0.1 off of 4 ounces, then it's time to change the batteries or something.
Okay.
Um, the other thing, we have the measuring is very exact in a lot of things, in baking especially, but even in other types of cuisine, it's important to get the measurements right. So one of our tools that's really cool, we have wet measure cups and spoons and measuring cups and spoons for dry ingredients, and they're stainless steel, your standard 4 to a set. But what makes the wet ones different from the dry is the handles face up towards the ceiling. They're manufactured that way. So, and I'll explain why is that way in a minute, but for all of the cups and spoons, there are dots that are literally part of the handle. They can't come off of it unless the handle comes off. Then you're in
So,
trouble anyway.
so you say dots is like Braille kind of thing?
It is it is not Braille, but yes, that's
Okay.
kind of the idea, but all you have to be able to do is count. So if
Okay.
it has 4 dots on the handle, it's a quarter cup or a quarter teaspoon. If it has 3, it's a third. If it has 2 dots, it's a half a cup or a half a teaspoon. And if it has 1, it's a teaspoon or a cup. And if it has none, then it's a tablespoon. We couldn't put a bump on both the teaspoon and the tablespoon. So so the reasons why the handles point up on the wet items are because what you're going to want to do is you could sit there and hold it and try and pour and check with your finger, pour and check with your finger, and things like vanilla and stuff. Like, first of all, it takes forever, and it's also, by the time you know it's full, you've already gone over the top. I mean, that's how you're
Yeah.
really going to know. So we send a little like a 2 ounce plastic cup with a spout on it. And so now what I'm gonna do is, let's say I want a teaspoon. I'm gonna take that spoon with 1 dot on it, and I'm gonna put it in that cup, and now my hands are free because it can't fall down in that cup because the handle's holding it straight up.
Okay.
Then what I do is I take the vanilla bottle or whatever liquid I want to pour into there, and I'm gonna pour it into that little pitcher, and I'm gonna be sure to submerge the cavity of that spoon. That way, when I go to lift it up, okay, I checked, oh, yep, it's definitely under liquid. I can feel that. That's easy to feel. And then I pick straight up